So I have just started, well, not just, about a week ago, I would say. I started on my porcelain sweater, the Yoke version, this one from Lynette. You start at the top with this one and you knit the collar or the neck. You're supposed to knit it like this, like immediately, but I decided not to do that, and just because it's just easier to sew it together afterward. I just started on the pattern. I did kind of prefer the pattern on the original porcelain sweater a little bit more, but I think I'm gonna love this one as well. And it's actually really fun, and I feel like it goes pretty fast because you always see progression when you do patterns. I also learned a new technique in the back where you're supposed to knit with German short rows, and that's my first time trying that. It was a little bit difficult in the beginning, but once you get it, it's super easy. So this is as far as I've come after about a week of knitting like 10 minutes maximum every day. All right, so I am in I was about to say final stage of diagram A, but I just finished diagram A of the sweater. So far, I'm pretty happy with this part, but the middle part right here, I feel like they just look like blobs. I'm a pretty like tight knitter, so it becomes a problem when the stitches are too far from each other, if that makes sense. Like up here, they're pretty close, so it's fine, but here it's longer between the parts where I use the blue yarn, so it's easier to have a tighter pattern, which is not good. It looks super tight at the moment, but hopefully it will fit me. I am knitting a size medium. Do you guys have any advice for when this happens? Like, I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes trying to unravel this, and it's not possible. So I thought I would give you a little update on my progress. I feel like knitting this sweater has gone a lot faster than my previous knitting projects. I'm kind of a slow knitter. I'm also an amateur, so I'm always like constantly learning new techniques, and this is my first like colorwork sweater or colorwork anything really. I have knitted a pretty simple cardigan. I'll find the name for the cardigan here somewhere. I've knitted a few like scarves and beanies, things like that, simple things, and also a pretty simple sweater for my partner, but never anything like this. So I was hesitant to try this out, but I really liked the pattern, the way the sweater looked, just the style of sweater and the colors. I know a lot of people are using many different colors for these and they all look really beautiful, but I was really sold in the blue and white, where it actually kind of looks like porcelain, because this is the porcelain yoke. So the difference between this one and the original is that you knit in the rounds with this one, which is so much easier. So it's more beginner friendly than the original. And yeah, I've really enjoyed knitting it so far. I was very prepared for this sweater to be super challenging. And even though I've had some challenges along the way, I feel like the challenges has been more fun than actual like problematic. I still have the sleeves left. I still have the rest of the body left. I don't know how far I'm gonna knit. I'm actually a little bit worried that this might be too small, but maybe after I've blocked it, it's gonna be a little bit bigger, most likely. But yeah, I think the sleeves are gonna be challenging. I always get some help from my sister when I'm about to do the sleeves, because yeah, I think that's really difficult. My sister is my knitting mentor and overall mentor in life, and she has helped me a lot along the way on all of my knitting projects. Also, I will say with the color work here, this chart has been quite challenging, and I was very prepared to having to undo stitches. I only had to do one round. I was like double checking the knitting recipes over and over again, so I think that was helpful for me. I have also had some problems with my vision, so that has been very challenging. So I have been resting quite a few days, but I did start in, I think, the March 20th. I started this project, and it's now, I think, the 6th of May. And the yarn I decided to use for this is not the yarn that is suggested to use in the knitting recipe. So I have two like nature white, what is that called in English? I can't remember the word right now. But yeah, this is the Anina Filcolana number 977 and Telia Filcolana color 101. And this is what the yarn is looking like. I just pair those two together. The quality is 70% kid mohair and 30% silk on the thinnest one. And then we have 100% superwash merino wool. Then as for the blue yarn, we have Isager silk mohair. This is 75% kid mohair and 25% silk. And the color name is 44. I think it's called Cobalt on one of these. And then we have Anina Filcolana once again, the 100% superwash merino wool, and the color name is 249. So there you go. It's kind of like a cobalt grayish blue color. and I'm really happy with the choice of yarn. So yeah, I'm just gonna continue and we'll see. I think I want to make this sweater a little bit longer than what's typically very trendy these days. I kind of don't want it to go, I don't want it to stop here. I want it to go a little bit below the belt. So we'll see. So that's my progress. Here's a little close-up. The pattern is so pretty, and I'm really excited for this sweater to be done so that I can start wearing it. Hopefully the size is right and it's not too small, but we'll see.